Hello, my name is Aaron Crowley with No Lift Install System. In this video, we're going to introduce you to the true No Lift Install System. This is an enclosed trailer with a mad crane, and we couldn't be more excited to introduce it. Well, we want to begin by talking about the crane, and this is really what makes this a true no-lift install system. This is the MAD crane. Comes out of the Netherlands, and it has 1,100-pound capacity at its full extension. Well, a couple of really cool features of this crane. Number one, as you can see, it telescopes out of the trailer so you can set your countertops down onto a cart on the job site. Secondly, this crane, even though we have it positioned in the center of the trailer right now, if you've got side frames like we do, this crane actually moves from side to side depending on which side you're loading from. Also want to point out that this crane comes in two pieces, if you will. You have the crane part, and then you have the structure that actually supports it during transportation and during the installation and operation of the crane. Next, we want to talk about the lifting mechanism that we have in the trailer. This is a Glomatic vacuum lifter powered by two Grabo Pros. They basically create the suction on this center pad, which gets it to a 1,000-pound lifting capacity. This is manufactured in Spain, and this gives you maximum lifting height for your taller countertops out of an enclosed trailer or a box van. Want to talk about how this works? These Grabo cups can slide along this bar. You position them on the countertop. Once you lock them down, you suck your Grabo to the piece, turn the valve, and that attaches that center pad and gets you up to that 1,000-pound weight limit. Now we want to talk about the side frames. As you can see, these are no-lift yellow, but beyond that, they are on the sides of the trailer, which creates an enormous amount of open space in your install rig. Most importantly, allowing you to transport the no-lift install cart to the job site. Now, a couple of things about these side frames. Number one, the way that they are manufactured and assembled, they are not welded together. They're actually bolted together. And the benefit of that is that when you weld steel, it warps because of the heat. And so when these are installed, they are in perfect plane, so you're not going to have flex in your countertops during loading and transportation. Secondly, the way we designed these, instead of having a foot that the countertops rest on during transportation, which is common in a lot of A-frames, there's no foot. Instead, there is closed cell foam that goes directly on the floor of the trailer. Couple of benefits. Number one, lower center of gravity during transportation. But number two, more importantly, you don't have to block the countertops. That closed cell foam receives the stone, and the weight of the countertop basically holds it in place. As long as the counters are clamped to the frame, they're not going anywhere during transportation. Thirdly, this is really exciting, our backsplash trays. These are incredible. If you've loaded backsplash in the past, next to your countertops, you know that's the first thing you have to move before you can bring your countertops in, which requires you to double handle all of your backsplash. But with these trays, they are movable. Once you get your countertops loaded, these can be moved, optimize the space in the trailer. You can get your splash up out of the way, and so that makes for much better use of your time on the job site. Well, one obvious question may be, how do you power the crane? What battery or what source does it operate off of? And we use a standard 12-volt car battery to power this crane on site. You can see we've got this set up with a C-Tech charger with an exterior plug that allows us to plug this in at the end of the day with an extension cord, keeping the trailer completely locked and secure while it's charging at night. In addition to that, you can charge your other batteries with this setup. So your cart batteries can be fully charged, your Grabo cup batteries can be fully charged, and your crane is ready to do the lifting the next morning. Now let's talk about the install trailer itself. This particular trailer is an Interstate West load runner. Absolutely top of the line trailer. You can get these from coast to coast at 80 outlets at Trailers Plus. This is a 7x14 with a super tall roof on it. Now the fact is, the MAD crane can be installed in any install rig. Enclosed trailer, box van, can even be installed in a Sprinter van. But it's really important to point out that the height of your door is ultimately going to dictate the height of the countertops that you can load onto your no-lift install cart with the MAD crane. So this represents our vision, our long-time goal of introducing to the industry a complete turnkey lifting solution from the shop to the cabinet top. An installer no longer has to lift countertops.